Marsha, thank you very much for your time today. So what were the original problems identified by the Auditor-General causing that 2-week halt in payments, and what's subsequently been done to rectify those issues?
The findings by the Auditor-General that impacted on the payment of benefits were basically around verification or the lack thereof of identity numbers as well as banking account details. Now, in terms of the identity number verifications, the people who had been deceased were paid, people who are incarcerated were paid, children younger than 15 years were paid. So there were a number of challenges around the verification of identity numbers. So let me finalize this and say what we have done so far. We have received a database from the Department of Home Affairs, an updated database. We gave them 5 million of the identity documents that are on the system of the UIF, and they updated that for us to the population register. We have also received an updated database from the Department of Correctional Services as well as the DPSA. So that we ensure that people who qualify receive the benefits. Then in terms of the banking verifications, we had challenges with banking verifications, company CIPC numbers not linking to accounts, etc. So we have done all the banking verifications, and then the so-called manual verifications for accounts that are not part of the automated banking system. That has been finalized yesterday morning. So we have done that as well. We are busy testing at the moment as we speak to see whether we have any fallouts or so, but it's looking really very positive at the moment.
So the UIF is doing its best to ensure that all those who are paid out funds qualify for these payouts. Unfortunately, as you've said, some payments have already been made to people who weren't supposed to receive those payments. Is it possible to retrieve some of that fund?
Yeah. Up to this far, employers have repaid 2.144 billion rands in money that was wrongly paid over. And we have also appointed a forensic auditing company to follow the money into each and every payment, because we also received complaints from workers that they could see on the system that their employer was paid, but they were not paid. So we're doing everything in our power to make sure the money reaches the correct person and or comes back to the fund.
Right. So tell us about your rollout plan to catch up delayed payments for those 2 weeks.
Okay, so the first payment run will be tomorrow evening and on Tuesday evening, and that would be the payment runs for outstanding payments for April, May, as well as June. Then on Wednesday evening, from Wednesday evening up to Saturday evening, we will do the payment runs from the 1st of July up to the 15th of August for competent claims.
So there are still many South Africans reliant on UIF for survival. When do future applications close for future payment runs?
Okay, the applications from March to the 30th of May will close this coming Friday, the 25th. And then the applications from the 1st of June to the 30th of June will close on the 15th of October. And then the applications from the 1st of July to the 15th of August will close on the 30th of October.
But quickly, before I let you go, last question for you. If someone believes that they have applied, do qualify, but are not receiving their payouts, what's their best recourse? Are people still warned against going to UIF offices? I know during earlier levels of the lockdown, people were advised against going to your offices. What's the port of call now?
Yeah, the labour offices or the labour centres are opening. More staff have been added as we went to lower lockdown levels. So people must go, but first and foremost, they must check on the system what the challenges are, because we do give reasons for why there's non-payment. For example, if an employer has not declared someone to the UIF, then we will not make a payment, because we do not have record of that person.
Right. Thank you very much for that clarification. That was UIF Acting Commissioner Marsha Bronkhorst giving us some clarification on delayed payments being released this week.